Before we begin, as always, thank you for taking time out of your day or night clicking on my face to hear me talk about a movie. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. That being said, after 7 years, the Sony Spider-Man spin-off movies are finally over, and it ends with the not the good the that's like that was shit. What's going on, my YouTuber subscribers? Hope you guys are having a great start to your weekend, because we got a new movie coming out. This is the final movie in these Sony Spider-Man movies, and that is Kraven the Hunter, or Aaron Taylor Johnson, Russell Crowe. That's it. The last movie in this whole Sony Spider-Man movie verse is officially over now. How does the last movie stack up? Is it good? No, it wasn't good at all. This movie was a real nothing burger, too. And here's the thing. The worst thing a movie can do, for me, in my opinion, is the fact that you go into the movie feeling like, okay, I'm feeling nothing. Let's just see what happens. And you walk out of the movie just pretty much like, I feel no different. I feel nothing. That was Kraven the Hunter in this movie. This movie was just such a generic piece of crap that I just did not care about. Nothing that happened in this movie. Nothing. In fact, I'm not even going to look it up. I don't know if this movie's rated R or not, but I did notice that there is a lot of blood and cursing in this movie, and I was just kind of just like, so where was all this in the Venom movies? We could make Kraven as like brutality and brutal and as bloody as we want, but not Venom? Weird. I'm not gonna waste no more of your time. Look into the pros and cons why I believe that Kraven the Hunter is officially in theaters tomorrow. You don't need to see this at all. Like I said, it's gonna be on Paramount Plus in like a week. Watch. Here's why. Adding to the movie, Aaron Taylor Johnson. I feel bad for him. In these Marvel roles have just been real because it's like he didn't really get to shine as Quicksilver, and I felt like we could have explored that at least in WandaVision. But now him as Kraven the Hunter, I'm just like, I feel like physique-wise, he doesn't even resemble Kraven the Hunter. Like I said, the dude's ripped. But I don't think of Kraven the Hunter, I think of Kraven from the Spider-Man 2 game. That dude was jacked. Like, that dude was a business. Aaron Taylor Johnson, I mean, like I said, he was okay, but I just feel like he didn't play like who I imagined Kraven the Hunter, who I knew Kraven the Hunter to be, which is kind of just like, kick ass another role, whatever. Russell Crowe, I feel like he's the one that, again, feel like he's phoning it in too. He's like, I was already in a shit movie this year, so let's just end the year off with another shit one. I don't care. Pay me money. The characters in the movie, the Rhino, that's the Rhino. That's the Rhino. The Rhino in Spider-Man 2 kind of be like, that was a more legit Rhino. That Rhino. Okay, moving on. How about that plot? What's even the plot? Because this movie is kind of just a jumbled mess of confusion. Like, the movie starts off with being like, okay, you know, Aaron Taylor's growing up. He's hunting this dude down. He's got all these superpowers and shit like that. Flying off the walls and wall crawling and got super strength. Like, what the fuck's going on? So more or less what I'm taking away from the plot is that Aaron Taylor Johnson, he gets attacked by this lion, and now the lion's blood drips into him, so now he's like Super Lion, like Super Mufasa. And now he's got this list. If you're on the list, you get murdered. And that's it, sorta. Rhino's got his agenda with Aaron Taylor Johnson's family or whatever, and then the family got this kind of drama going. What? It's a confusing mess. No, Kraven is out to kill people, and he does in a couple of action scenes. That's it. In the movie, like I said, the action scenes when they were happening, again, they're super generic. I feel like there's action scenes that the 2011 Marvel playbook got rid of. Action scenes that you just don't really care about. They're pretty generic. You could definitely tell like super CGI. It doesn't even look real. It looks fake. There was actually a moment that there was a helicopter scene, and Aaron Taylor Johnson pulling it down. I was like, oh, so we're borrowing from Captain America Civil War 2016. Almost 10 years ago. Again, like I said, everything you see in this movie, you've seen it done better in other movies. So it doesn't bring nothing new to the table. I feel like that's like the biggest con this movie's got against it. I feel like the movie knows that it's the last in this franchise. So it's like, who gives a shit? Go out, do whatever. And I feel like that's such a bad note to think. This movie is coming out on Friday the 13th. So maybe it was just plagued for bad luck. Let's just say this movie makes Venom The Last Dance seem like, well, at least that has something going with it. This movie, you won't remember at all. I promise. At the end of the day, I feel like Kraven the Hunter was a movie that just showed that Sony just needs to just stop with these Spider-Man spin-off movies at all. It just has not worked since 2018. It just needs to just die in the water. Officially is the last movie, so again, now we can focus on Spider-Man 4 and the other Spider movies. Let's just focus on that. Not gonna get a Sinister 6 anything. So, Sony, stick to the PlayStation. That being said, easy. I'm going to say that Kraven the Hunter is definitely a 2 out of 10. You're not going to remember it at all. What do you think about Kraven the Hunter? You're going to see it. You're not going to see it. Type below. Let me know. Talk about it. I'm going to go right into my ranking video of all 6 of these Sony Spider-Man movies. So I'll see you in the next video. Just click on that. And as always, subscribe. Until next time.